What's going on, guys? Proto here, bringing you the Rust Devblog number 83. I do apologise that I didn't bring it out last week. This week will be 83 and 84 because I was actually away for work last week, and I didn't have enough time to upload it beforehand. So I will do Devblog 83 and 84 today. So yeah, apologies if there's background noise, but I have people around me at the moment. So, Devblog 83. So, there was no update. It was just the Devblog week. So, Sentry Turrets, bug fixes, performance improvements, and more concept art. So, the Sentry Turret was finally finished, but as it was on the dev branch, there were a lot of bugs that were found, and were obviously getting fixed and got fixed. So the Sentry Turret does cost 1 CCTV camera, 1 targeting computer, 50 high quality metal to make, and 1 assault rifle. Like, you actually need the assault rifle to make the auto turret. Andre implemented footprints. There are now footprints in game. Shadow optimizations. Last week there was a bit of memory leak, from what I heard, and apparently it was something to do with shadows. So I think that's what fixed it. I think it was more so building shadows and the what do we got? The triangle count and draw calls. Yep. There was a quick patch on Tuesday, just to fix a few small things. That is those there. There are some new signs coming in next week. Well, this week. But they're actually already in there in the next devblog. So there's some signs just there. I will go over them again shortly. Gooseman continued to work on the M249, which is coming along nicely. Tom is still working on the like the new weapon. It's sort of like an M1 carbine, I think, is what they were going to call it. Rock throwing is now coming in. I will play this video for you guys to watch. Enjoy. Oh, let's just hold it back and let it buffer a little bit. So that's just a brief rock throwing that has now come in. The sound effects for the rocket launcher, water effects, bullet trails, bubbles are now in if you go underwater. Explosive effects, some more concept art on bikes, and some new totem pole ideas come in. I think the totem pole, personally, is actually pretty cool idea, but in a way, I think, what kind of purpose does it serve? Yes, okay, so this concept is based on, if you open 50 barrels, you get to make the barrel totem. After killing, if you collect 50 human skulls, you make that one. Killing the drones, which aren't in yet, and after taking down that chopper, you get to make a totem pole. Does that serve as a purpose other than saying, hey, I've done this? So I'm not sure. I think it would be cool to have in something to have in game. And yeah, of course, Paul is working on concept art for the drones, which will be, I don't know how much of a game changer that'll come in, but I reckon it will be amazing. Taylor's worked on more player models, and that was pretty much it for Devblog 83. Devblog 84, which is Friday the 30th. That was that update. So the sentry gun, throwable axes, and rocks. Everything is practically now throwable. Banners, new signs, some cupboard tweaks, and the half block misuse. So we'll start off with the cupboard placement. So the way cupboards used to work, if you can see below, oops. So that's the before is here, so you could pretty much place cupboards wherever the hell you wanted, and it didn't really matter. Now cupboards have to be outside of the radius of other cupboards, so it's got to be outside of the radius of each cupboard, which is, so radiuses will overlap, of course, but they've got to be just around the outer radius of other cupboards. Personally, I think, yeah, okay, sweet, if you're raiding, but on the base defensive side, it does make it a lot easier for raiders to find your main tool cupboard and get a hold of that. So I don't know how that will go, but only time will tell, I guess. Corpses used to be a server-side thing. They are now, ragdolls were client-side, but corpses were server-side. So if you killed, say, a bear on a hill, the ragdoll would be server-side and the bear would roll down the hill. The corpse, when it died, might still be on the upper half of the hill. So, of course, if you were trying to loot what was down the bottom, the server was going, hold on, that's not there, you can't loot that. And, of course, that was a big problem for everyone else. I believe that is now fixed, along with a heap of other ragdoll bugs, I guess. Steam items. So the signs, let me just have a quick skim through. Yep, signs. The new signs, as I talked about in Devblog 83, are Steam items. So I think it's pretty decent. So the Steam items you can of course find blueprints for in barrels and rad towns and things like that for that particular server. However, if you're lucky enough to get a drop from Rust, or if you go and buy it on the marketplace, you can buy, say, a particular sign, say this one down here. You can buy that from the marketplace, and you can use that on any server, just like the clothes. So that is for all of the new signs that have just been implemented. Block removal, they removed the half block and the slanted block because apparently they were being misused. Personally, I never really needed to use them, so I've never actually had to use them. So they've taken those out. Door animations, some new door animations. Memory leak, of course, like I said, it's to do with the shadows, and apparently it's fixed. They suffer a week or so. Nope, it's fixed in the new Unity update, but it'll have to be on the next update. As it appears here, the new wipe schedule, so the 5th of November will be an update and force wipe, which is looking to be next week. So it looks like they're adding something into the map next week. The 19th of November is just going to be an update, so weekly, it's going back to weekly updates, and then the 3rd of December is obviously another force wipe. However, it's not set in stone, but that is the plan for Rust development. So all the Halloween items that were in, like the pumpkins, the jack-o'-lanterns, are now blueprints, I'm pretty sure, in-game, as well as a few more community-made balaclava and sleeping bag. I think this is cool, personally. It is. I think that's just cool. Whoever created that, good on you. The sentry gun is now in. So if you take a look at the video I'll play in just a moment, here is a video of the new signs and the sentry gun. So guys, as you can see, just here we have some new signs. So double-sided signs and single-sided signs. They are some pretty cool looking signs. big and small, long, and all different kinds of signs. We've got some hanging ones here, and also where have I put them? Just here. So some standing signs with some arrows on them. So overall, there's a heap of new signs, and which you can actually get as drops. So you can either have them as blueprints in game, or you can get the out of game. I'm just going to say it's an out of game blueprint, like the t-shirts and hats and things like that, where it becomes game wide rather than just server side. And to go with it is one of these bad boys, an auto turret. So they finally got added into the game, and if you can manage to get your hands on the parts for one of these, you are going to be looking pretty sweet. So you can turn them on and off. So basics is, when you build it, you put it down, you have to authorize yourself on it first, and then you can turn it on straight away, or you can actually open it, put in some ammo, deauthorize yourself, clear the list, rotate it, or of course turn it on, and anyone that is authorized on it, it will not shoot. But you can get the parts from plane wreckages, not that one, where is it? This one. So you need a targeting computer and a CCTV camera and an assault rifle, as well as 50 high quality, and then you can go ahead and craft yourself under traps an auto turret. And then all you need to do is fill it with ammo, and you're good to go. So that's some of the major changes. So that's the signs and the sentry gun. The grenades, apparently they've been really sucky. In result, they're hoping grenades. Totally unreliable. Yes, grenades are totally unreliable at the moment. So they can pretty much kill anyone, and they are loud as anything. So that's all being modded at the moment. Footprints, as I said in Devblog 83, footprints are now in. So of course you can track people, track animals, that sort of thing, I think. However, I think I just read before that it's actually just human footprints at the moment, so everyone has human footprints. I think. Tool cupboards. Not checking. Yep, tool cupboards are fixed. Building system, a whole heap of new things with the building system. Obviously the signs are all in again. The sandbag now costs less, has more height, and has more health. So I believe they used to only be probably about that high. They're now practically double the height. Gooseman is still working on the M249. So Howie has continued on windows and different types of shutters for windows, doors, different types of doors. Alex has done a whole heap of new sounds, added the flight sound to throwing hatchets and rocks and things like that. Paul, I cannot wait for this to come in. Drones. He's doing more concept on drones, as well as the new semi-auto rifle, and Taylor is still working on player models, and Tom has started making the grip for the new gun. Water, all the new water effects, rocket launcher effects, and that's pretty much it. So next week we are looking at landmine explosions, rocket ammo, high velocity, the effect, the actual effect, smoke effects for the pump jack and quarries, and some more decals when you shoot sandbags, etc. So that is pretty much it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and sub if you would like to see the devlog each week. I do apologise once again that it is not up Friday or Saturday. I'll be posting it probably Sunday night. I think, yeah, it'll be about Sunday night. Or Saturday night. But yeah, next week it will definitely should be on time. But yeah, this is Devblog 83 and 84. Thanks for watching.